Say hi. Hi, guys, and welcome to today's little snippet. We are approaching the end of the year. We are approaching 2024. And if you're watching this in the future, it doesn't really matter because, all there is the now. So anything that's shared in this video is relevant for you now. Because the things and the practices and the tools and the tips that I'm going to be giving you in this video will be relevant for you to use at any moment in time. But as we're coming closer to the end of the year, there's a lot of collective momentum that you can kind of ride the wave of the collective of like, okay, letting go of the old and letting in the new. So if you are watching this at the end of the year, take advantage of that. Ride that wave, ride that energy wave of the collective that's like ready to let go of anything that doesn't serve them anymore and calling in what it is that you truly desire. So how do you let go? How do you let go? That's a big question sometimes, especially in the spiritual community, because it can be easier said than done. Letting go of the past, letting go of hurts, letting go of anything that is that you need to let go of, situations, people, places, you name it. Or an internal letting go, internally letting go of lack mindset, internally letting go of ways of operating that doesn't serve you anymore, letting go of people-pleasing tendencies, for example. And forgiveness is also a huge part of letting go, allowing yourself to forgive yourself and forgive other people makes it much easier. But how do you forgive and how do you make forgiveness easy? Well, you can see holding on to resentment or holding on to any dynamics, holding on to any traits of yours that you can see is not serving you anymore is like holding on to a hot rock that's burning your hand. So it is you that it's affecting by not being able to let go. So let's say you have a hard time forgiving someone because you felt really betrayed, or you have a hard time of letting go of people-pleasing tendencies because you're afraid of getting hurt. You are already hurt by holding on to that. There's no one who benefits from you holding on to things that do not serve you, because we're all connected and we are all influenced by each other. So if there's anything that you are holding on to that is not serving you anymore, it's not serving anyone else either. So having that awareness makes it much easier to let go of resentment, of relationships, of people, of places, of your inner ways of being that are not serving you anymore. That makes it easier. So if you notice, for example, let's say you're holding difficult emotions towards another, maybe you want revenge, or maybe you want justice in some sort of way. Forgiveness, and this is what Bashar says too, forgiveness is letting go of the need of revenge. So karma and the law of karma is beyond our perception. There's a higher universal force in play, and a lot of times we believe that karma is like a tit for tat thing. Like, oh, if I do this good deed, then it will come back to me in this way, like this, exchange. And you never know how karma is going to play out. You never know how you're going to be rewarded for your actions, or how I don't believe in punishment. I don't think there's any punishment in the universe, but how the energies will rebalance themselves. You don't know that. So with that awareness too, it makes it much easier to just let go. Like, that is not in my control. And it's not that's not for me to control. You are not the law of karma. And that's a big job to hold. So release yourself of that and give yourself the inner freedom of letting go. So if you come to the realization that holding on to resentment, holding on to relationships that don't serve you, holding on to, I kind of want to telepathically tap into all of you guys who are watching, a job maybe, or also your ways of being, like I've mentioned. So there's different aspects of your life. You have the mental and emotional, the sort of non-physical aspects of your life, how you're thinking, how you're feeling, how you're operating. Come to terms with what is not serving you anymore. So maybe you are responding to messages too quickly, or maybe you are stressing a lot about things that you don't want to stress about. Maybe you want to let go of exhausting yourself to the point of your own detriment. And you want to bring in more peace and calm, but there's fears. So If you come to the realization that any of those tendencies that don't serve you are just hurting you, and by letting go, it will benefit you, it makes it a lot easier. And karma, however, reality needs to respond to that is, beyond you. You can just relax and enjoy and let the universe rearrange itself around you to reflect that letting go process. So you will only benefit from letting go. And then the bringing in, so once you are letting go and you're creating that inner space and even maybe the outer space for a new reality, then get crystal clear on what is it that you want? What is your biggest dream? What is your heart's desire that you want to call in? And what is really interesting is when we start to tap into what we really want, all of our subconscious beliefs come up to the surface, like I mentioned in the other videos. So what I feel guided to do here now is, as you're thinking of what you really want in life, what is your heart's desire, we'll just give you a download right now. So can we cancel and delete anything that doesn't serve you anymore? Just say yes, yes. Can it be that easy? Yes, yes. So notice how this makes you feel. Oh, can it really be that easy? Yes. You can reality shift however you want. You are reality shifting and quantum leaping every single millisecond all the time. It's just that every single second is so similar to the previous one that it seems the same. So this is what creates the illusion of linear time. But you are quantum leaping all the time anyways. And as you're quantum leaping, your past changes and your future changes. So if you want to quantum leap to your dream reality, to your highest timelines right now, just say yes, yes. What that does is it creates this inner frequency shift within you where it kind of opens up this space in your mind where you're like, oh, it's possible. Once you have the frequency of it's possible, you will start to actually look for, your consciousness will start to look for evidence of that new reality. And you will start to become magnetized towards that reality. Because that reality already exists. Anything that you think of, that you dream of, that you imagine, it already exists because everything exists in existence. There's nothing that does not exist because by definition it exists. So allow yourself to open up to the quantum realm of what's possible. And I know that your mind might be saying, like, well, I want $20 million. And then, the follow-up that you say to that is, oh, that's too difficult, that's too hard. And in comes all of the societal programming. So yeah, we haven't come as that far yet where we can physically quantum leap and teleport into a extremely different reality within a second. Although there are some people who are doing this on the planet right now, but they're very advanced. But for the collective, for all of humanity who are still practicing our psychic skills and all of our metaphysical abilities, this is a good starting point. Just within yourself, start to open up to the ability that you can do that. You have it within you to do that because you're already doing it. And then it becomes a little bit exciting. Then reality becomes a little bit fun. And if I know that everything is energy and everything is frequency, how can I match myself to the frequency of that which I desire? And during that process, your stuff will come up. Your subconscious limiting beliefs will come up. Your blockages will come up. All of your excuses and reasons for not being able to do that will come up. And that's why I do subconscious reprogramming, because we remove the obstacles that stand in your way of having everything that you want. So I agree with the notion that we didn't come here to suffer. We didn't come here to just experience pain and, there's no gain without pain and all of that. I don't agree with that. And that's why I don't create my reality around that kind of mentality. For me, I believe in that life can be effortless, life can be enjoyable. That doesn't mean that we don't have challenges, but that we get benefits from our challenges. They aid in our expansion, they aid in our growth. And with that approach, there can be less suffering and pain with the challenges. And I am aligning myself with other people who have the same mentality. And when you're with a group mentality that has that intention and that mindset, it's like you become a wave together, and that's how you experience reality together. So this is why I'm so passionate about subconscious reprogramming because subconscious reprogramming or theta healing is about making the impossible possible. And this is why I love this modality, because it has a connection to quantum science, that every reality exists in the now. And yeah, the future technologies that might be coming into place as well that can assist us in quantum leaping, in miracles, instant healing of diseases. Now I know I'm going a bit on a rant here now. I want to bring it back to your dream. But instantaneous healing of diseases, instantaneous transportation, teleportation, that is within our future. So when we open ourselves up to these possibilities, we shorten the gap between where we are now and where we want to be. So would you like to shorten the gap to where you are to where you want to be? Just say yes. Yes. When I ask you these things, when I ask you to say yes, it gives your mind and your subconscious it's kind of like, what is it called? I want to say lube. It makes it easier for you to let go of it's like oil, like it makes it easier for you to let go of the limitations. And when you say yes, you agree to receive that energy, that frequency of possibility of your timelines coming into manifestation for you. It literally like increases the percentage of likelihood of the possibility of that timeline collapsing into this dimension. So enjoy saying yes, because I will only offer to you anything that's of benefit to you, and you will only accept anything that's of benefit to you. Do you want to say yes to that? Yes. And you may have a fear that come up that says like, oh, how do I know that what benefits me benefits everything? You know, you are life source energy. Anything that benefits you that benefits life. So when I say benefit, I mean truly beneficial to your beingness, to your you as a source energy. So, you know, you may have thoughts of like, oh, but what if I want to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol all day and that's what I truly desire? On a soul level, that's not what you truly desire, because that's destructive to your life force. So anything that's beneficial to your life force, anything that's beneficial to you living your life to your fullest potential, to your highest excitement, to your utmost enjoyment, and reaching the high frequencies of love and compassion and all of that, is just beneficial to you and all that is. So you can feel safe in receiving that it's possible for you to receive everything that you want that's beneficial for you and everything that is. Yes, right? Yeah. So just start to, you know, receive these codes and these frequencies and enjoy it, because as you're watching this right now, there's a little bit of reprogramming happening already. So that's fun, you know. That's why I want to share more of these videos, so that you like get a spontaneous upgrade and you're like, oh wow, I didn't expect that, but now my life is a little easier. That's my biggest passion and joy, is being of service to others and see others expand into their greatness, to see others expand into their highest timeline, and see others expand into their joy and happiness and abundance and love. Because that's what we came here to do. We came here to enjoy this reality. We came here to connect with each other and create this, you know, the new earth, the heaven on earth. So there's so many people working on this right now, and I'm take my hat off to them, because I'm very proud of I'm very proud of the team of humans on this planet right now who are very passionate about building new systems, building new monetary system, building healing centers, building centers where people can come and have their projects come into fruition, you know, regenerative energy, free energy, all of that. It's all happening. So that's very exciting. And if you resonate with this video and you want to be a part of the new earth and you want to be a part of this new reality, then just keep watching, keep working on yourself, keep letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, and have trust and faith in that anything that benefits you benefits all that is. So let go of the notions of suffering, of pain, everything needs to be really hard and difficult. This doesn't mean, like I said, that we don't have challenges, but then you can start to see the challenges in your life as a theme that you've picked. It's an exploration that you have chosen on a soul level, so that you can grow and expand. And on the other side of that challenge, there is all of your Christmas presents. So I hope this video was helpful, and bringing it back. Yeah, I did wrap it back up to everything that you want. Just keep your vision clear, and your vision can change, and it changes all the time anyway. So you don't have to have this static future vision of it. It needs to be this and this and this and this. Obviously, writing lots of stuff down and seeing it and feeling it and hearing it and smelling it, and it's allowing that reality to become so alive in your imagination that it's almost real will help. But you can, I mean, if you change too much, then you will quantum leap like here and there, like a ping pong. So keep a theme, and then just add, sparkles and pynt, we call it in Norway, decorations. So create a theme of how you want your future to look like, and know that you are in the seat of your creation, and you can allow for that to start to naturally fall into your reality effortlessly. This doesn't mean that you don't take action. So if you really want your future dream reality to collapse into this dimension, the most powerful thing you can do is to take action, because we live in a physical reality that responds to action. So of course, sit in meditation, become clear on your image, on your vision, but then take action, because that signals to the physical reality that you're ready for that reality that you have seen to come into fruition. So what is the next step that you want to take in order for your imagination to collapse into this third dimension? That's fun. Make a list of that. Yeah. And if stuff comes up for you, when you go to take those steps, if it's a phone call, if it's sending an email, if it's looking for something, if it's opening up for a relationship, if it's closing a relationship, if it's insert what it is for you, if fears come up during that process, don't worry. That's very normal and natural, because you're stepping out of the known, you're stepping into the unknown, but it's in the unknown that we have infinite possibilities. So, have the courage in your heart. Tap into your heart consciousness as you move forward, because if you need a bit of anchoring and a bit of safety, then tapping into your heart consciousness is the best thing that you can do. So if you haven't listened to the heart consciousness activation yet, listen to it. It's amazing. It will create a magical shift for you. So make sure to listen to that as well. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet, and I will see you in the next one.